Nuna, are we going to the groomer? Are we going to the groomer? Yes! It is Tuesday, and we are on our way to go to the dog groomer. Nuna is just all sorts of excited, and I am excited because her hair is just so long. I feel so bad. John really loves her hair, like teddy bear long, cute. Like, she looks like a giant teddy bear, and she's super soft and adorable. But the unfortunate thing is that once it gets too long, it starts getting balled up and matted behind her ears and right by like the top of where her tail starts. And even if I brush it, like the next day it gets all matted up. She's got to go in for a shave, and she always looks like a whole different dog when she gets a shave, which is I think why John doesn't like it, because when he picked her out, because you guys know John, even though he didn't want a dog, he picked Nuna out of the litter, and she looks like she did when she was a puppy when she's got super long hair, but when she's like shaved real short, she actually kind of looks like just like a straight Labrador. I told him though that I could like have him leave a little bit more hair on. I was like, I can ask him to go a little bit longer, like, okay. And he was like, absolutely not. We're gonna get our money's worth, you know, whatever, blah, 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 which I agree. That's why I get her shaved so close, is because then like I only have to really get her groomed 4 times a year, which is awesome. So, okay, dude, yeah, we're going to the groomer. Okay, babe, sit, you're fine. Hi, I love you too. And John surprised me with a coffee this morning. It's a pretty good day. I have a gynecological appointment this afternoon. This is another reason why I've kind of been in a funky mood and kind of up and down and stuff. For the last I'm embarrassed to say how long, because for somebody in my position who like talks about women's health and taking care of yourself and all of that stuff so much, I'm embarrassed to say that it's taken me about 7 almost months to go in and get what I have to get checked. About 7 months ago, I started noticing a lump down there. And I'm only saying down there because this is not one of my period videos, and I don't know who's watching, and I don't want to offend anybody necessarily. But about 7 months ago, I noticed like a small lump starting to develop, and it wasn't like a normal one that I could just Google. Like, it wasn't ingrown hair, I don't think. Like, I don't know, who knows, maybe it is, maybe it's like a weird one. I would be that one that would get a weird mutant ingrown hair. I started developing a lump, and I didn't tell anybody. Like, I didn't tell John, I didn't tell anybody, just because when stuff like really hits the fan, I kind of, and this might be surprising to some of you because I share so much, but when it really hits the fan, I tend to kind of like disappear into myself, especially when I'm really, really scared. It seems a little backwards. Yeah, so I think part of me was hoping it would just disappear because I have this constant fear of just things being wrong, and it didn't. And over the summer, it got a lot bigger. So now I'm like really freaked out. And finally, I was just like, you know what? I need to go get this checked out. Also, with everything that's been going on with the house and stuff, I was just like, I don't need any more bills. Like, I actually did have a moment where I was going to call in for appointment, and then we got Kaya's ER bill from her elbow that broke last year. And it was like $1,000, and I just like freaked out because we already had like all these other separate bills from like the radiologist and the orthopedist that we actually took her to that did something. After I got that bill, I kind of got freaked out because it was just kind of like, well, crap, if I end up having to get surgery or have something removed or whatever, like that's gonna put us up more. And it just kind of was a kind of scare, and it just kind of scared me. So yeah, but it grew. I was a big girl. I put my big girl pants on, and I called, and now I have an appointment today. So I've been kind of freaking out about the appointment for the last week and a half, and just in general, just freaking out to myself about the lump for the last 7 months. But yeah, so happy thoughts though. I'm gonna stay positive, but doesn't it suck that we have to be afraid to get medical care in America? It just sucks. And we have good health insurance now. Like, we used to have really crappy health insurance, but now we have decent health insurance. Still just like, we got sent a $1,000 bill from the ER for nothing. It's just a little bit ridiculous. Woo! Gotta get out of that mood. Anyways, we're gonna think positive. Taking Nuna to the vet. Or not vet, groomer. Woo! Groomer. She just gave me a side eye like, excuse me, we did not talk about going to the vet. We're going to the groomer. Sniffing everything. Come on, you gotta go. We gotta go. Come on. Nuna. Come on. Where are you going? You wanna go down this aisle? We can go down this aisle to get there. Oh my gosh, Nuna. Alright, so I gotta get going. I'm gonna be late. John actually went to go pick up the dog for me because the groomer actually got done a lot faster than I thought they would. So he went and picked them up because I gotta go to my doctor's appointment or I'm gonna be late. Yeah. I like feel sick to my stomach right now. Alright. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So I totally dropped the ball on vlogging. What else is new? It is Thursday. It's been a busy week. I've been working, John's been working. Nuna over here. Why are you in your candle, sweetie? She's been working. Why is there a sock in your bed? Why is there a sock in your bed? This little girl right here is 4 years old today. Come here. Come here. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Look, I told you she looks like a brand new dog. Ooh. Nuna turned 4 though today. Yes, you did. You're such a pretty doggy. She feels so much better since she's been groomed. I think she gets depressed when she gets too long because she can't see anything. And then when you chop all of her hair off, she gets all excited and runs around a bunch. This little fatty right here is 4 years old. I put it in our calendar, but I totally forgot today. But in my defense, I had to go to work today. John's really tired. He was working today as well, as you can see. Aww. But I figured we'd celebrate her birthday tomorrow when Ava's home, so that way we can, yeah, include her in the celebration.
I won't be here though.
You'll be here until, you're not leaving until like the evening, right? John's gonna go golfing with his buddies.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna meet for like dinner and stuff.
Oh, well, John might not be here. But let's see, what have I been doing since then? Oh, so
We'll have to do the celebration next week sometime.
do you really need to be here for her birthday? So since I vlogged last, I had my appointment with my gynecologist. The lump down there, she was very visible to her, but she said, that makes it sound like I have some weird growth on me. But she saw the growth and was like, she thinks it's normal. She said that as long as it's not painful or anything or whatever, grows to be some weird like shape or size, not to worry about it. But she says it's normal. I did have a little bit of a different health scare after that appointment though, which is why I kind of turned off the camera until today, because I found out yesterday everything is fine. So yeah, I'm actually in a really good mood since learning that I'm not dying of cancer. Although I really hope this lump doesn't get any bigger, because then it will be weird. But yeah, so that happened. Hi. Oh, your breath is stinky. I also ordered Ava a hydro flask. So people at her school have been making fun of her for being a Visco girl. And I guess Kaya was called a Visco girl too, which I didn't know what this was at all until I Googled it. I'm so out of touch with the youth. I'm old. But I actually have used the Visco like app, like I think it was like a year and a half ago I downloaded it. It was before it was even a thing, but I used it for work, like for like my work pictures to edit with, and I didn't realize it was like a thing until Ava was like, oh, so people are making fun of me at school because I'm bringing my water bottle and because you bought me a scrunchie. And I'm like, why? Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, I make all my kids take water bottles because we do not like plastic water bottles here. So all my kids have water bottles, you know? And she was like, yeah, they're all calling me Visco girls and calling me basic. And I was just like, whatever. Like, I am basic and there's nothing wrong with that. But since she was being made fun of for being a Visco girl, which one of the things is, I guess, carrying around a hydro flask, I bought her a legit hydro flask just to be an ass. Because right now she's got like it looks like a hydro flask, but it's not. But I'm gonna actually pass that one down to Wyatt for him to use at school, just because the water bottle I handed down to him, my old really big hydro flask, is a little bit too big to carry around. He uses that for soccer because it's a huge jug. So I got her an actual hydro flask and a boot up there so that now people can legitimately make fun of her for being a Visco girl, because there's nothing wrong with it. I told her, I'm like, basically they're making fun of you for being like me, and there's nothing wrong with me. So, well, I don't think there is. Maybe there is. Is there something wrong with me?
Where do I start?
He's so funny. But yeah, John's gonna go golfing this weekend and he's gonna leave us. Why are you gonna leave us?
What?
Oh my gosh! Ow, John! That hurt.
Why? What hurt?
He just ran me into the wall.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, oh, I did a bunch of John, I gotta get up. Stop! I did a lot of propagating. So just a little plant update. So Emma, I don't know. As you guys know, I propagated this piece right here, these two leaves, or one piece. I propagated her from Rachel, and Rachel is now downstairs. This is Monica. She's in this pot. I know, you guys, I'm weird. I propagated Emma from Rachel, but she wasn't doing, I mean, she was doing fine on her own, but I was kind of sick of having like this two-stemmed thing. So this pot actually was big enough to put another like cutting in here. So Emma is now living with Monica, which is funny because Monica's her aunt anyways, and she's actually they're both doing really well here. Oh my God. She's not allowed on that furniture, John. Nuna's never been on this couch, and of course John breaks the rules.
It's her birthday.
Oh my God. Do you guys remember when John didn't want a dog? Anyone
Still
remember that? Yeah, you really look like you don't want a dog right now. And then I propagated a bunch of plants over here. This one's gonna go up in our bedroom. These, I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet, but I propagated my string of hearts again from downstairs. Some micans, I finally planted these. These had been rooting in some water downstairs in my office. I have these over here that I'm gonna take to work. And then I propagated some string of pearls down here in my office. And then here is Phoebe. She is doing really well in this window. And then Rachel is down here now, as you can see, and she is doing really well. She's got a lot of new growth coming in right there, right there, right there, right there. I moved her from my bedroom, and I moved Monica from the bedroom just because they weren't getting enough sun. That was one of my fears, was that they weren't gonna get enough sun in my bedroom. And so since winter is coming and we are gonna get even less sun in there, I made the executive decision to move them downstairs. So I actually moved a really big Sansevieria upstairs, which is doing really well because you guys know those don't need like a ton of light. And then I moved my jade pothos up there. And then I moved one of my marble pothos up there. Because as you guys know, whenever I feel stagnant in life, I just move around my plants because it's a super affordable way to get my craziness out. It's been a good week. It's been busy, but seriously, having that like appointment off of my mind and chest has been really nice. Like I feel like 1,000 times lighter. I've been kind of carrying around this weight of what is that lump in the back of my head for like 7 months, and it's just been, anyways, but yeah, that's what's been going on. So apparently if you search the Friends characters by typing in like Friends Phoebe or Friends Joey or Friends Ross or Friends Rachel, these icons pop up. And then you can like click on them, which I'm gonna click on this, but then I'm gonna cut out the sound because I'm gonna get copyrighted because it's Phoebe singing Smelly Cat. Ooh, I'll sing it for you. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Smelly cat, it's not your fault. And then if you do Ra or Joey, Joey pops up like this. Joey doesn't share food. It is Friday and I am on my way to work, and I'm gonna go get some coffee right now, even though I don't like the coffee place that's on my way. I'm gonna stop at it anyways because that's how much I need caffeine. I am not usually somebody who is like caffeine reliant, but since I started working outside of the home a couple days a week, I have just been like so tired. My schedule is really out of whack, and last night I got caught up watching the Netflix series Unbelievable, and I couldn't stop watching it. It was ridiculous. So I was up till 4 a.m. last night finishing out that show, and I had to wake up at 7 to get the kids ready to go, and yeah, I'm just really tired and I need caffeine, which is just so strange to me. Hi, can I have a venti pumpkin spice latte? Extra hot.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Alright, we'll have that total for you at the window.
Thank you.
You're
welcome. I just got home, it is 1:30, and I'm super excited because our new air purifier came. Levoit, I think is what the company's called, or the brand's called. They reached out to me a couple weeks ago and asked if I'd be interested in trying one of their products. And one of the things that I've used actually before I even spoke to them, I used their dehumidifiers. That's a lie. Humidifiers. Gosh, I can't talk today. I used their humidifiers, which I really, really liked because they were super affordable and they worked well, and they were Amazon Prime, as well as this air purifier is Amazon Prime. So because I'd already, you know, used their brand and purchased from their brand, I felt like, sure, why not? And I've been looking for a new air purifier. We don't have a built-in like air filtration system in our house because we don't have central air. So our house, especially as we've been doing all these remodels and stuff, you guys know dust has been a huge issue. Same with air quality, which is why I have so many plants all over my house, because they help a great deal. But still, we have 5 people and a dog living in this, you know, 1,500 square foot house. So there's a lot of stuff in the air. Yeah, I am really excited. The one that they sell is super sleek looking. I'm gonna put it in the front room because this is where the issue is, that we have the most like dust and stuff because the door's opening constantly. We remodeled the kitchen, and there's like, if you've ever done drywall in your house while living in it, you know, like there for at least a year to 2 years after, if you do drywall, there's gonna be like stuff still settling in your house. Like that's how messy drywalling is. And so not only did we do drywall work in the kitchen this year, but we also did it upstairs in the bathroom. So this is kind of the room where all of that stuff collects. So again, I want to put an air purifier in here. Well, like I was saying, Levoit's one is really, really nice looking and super modern and sleek, so it won't look like bad in here. I'll leave a link below for it. But again, it's Amazon. Whoops. Come out. Come out. Come out. Come out. Oh, I ripped it. I ripped the box. Ugh. Sweating. I feel like it looks like R2-D2, doesn't it? Isn't that his name? Maybe I'm wrong. Isn't it R2-D2, that little tin can thing from Star Wars that like beep boop beep boop boop boop? Oh my god, John, don't ever watch this. You're gonna be so like ashamed of me. But yeah, it kind of looks like that. So first off, this thing is pretty awesome. Second off, I'm really glad I read the directions. Normally when I buy stuff and set it up like this and it comes like all together, I'm guilty of not looking at the directions, but when it's products that are sent to me for free, I read all the directions because I don't want to ruin stuff, and I'm so happy that I chose to do that because there's apparently the filter in here. You guys can't see. The filter in here is actually covered in plastic, so you're supposed to take that out, take the plastic off before you put it back in. So glad I read the directions, because I would have just plugged it in and been like, on, and then the thing would have blown up and I would have felt really bad and been really upset. All right, so I took that off, pull tabs facing out. It's a nice size filter. That was easy. Ooh, sorry, gotta go. Amanda's calling me. Gotta go. So it looks kind of cool in here. I mean, it's definitely not blending in with my furniture necessarily, but I mean, if I'm gonna have to have like an air purifier, like visible, it's not bad. I like it. Again, it kind of looks like R2-D2. Again, yeah, it's R2-D2, right? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it is really quiet. I have it set on auto mode. What's kind of cool is if you have it set on auto mode, when it feels like the air quality is really bad, it'll kick up faster and like cycle more air faster. And then like this little ring will turn red or green or blue or yellow. And right now it's on blue, which means my air quality is actually not that bad. So that's nice. But I like that it has like that setting where it will just like not overwork itself if it doesn't have to. So that's kind of cool. But right now I'm gonna propagate some plants that I've been meaning to pot. I did a bunch of them the other day, as you guys saw. I have a few more that I need to do, and then I'm gonna pick up kids from school. So when you're splitting plants, a lot of you guys ask if I will do my propagation like on camera. I have a propagation video out, like where I am talking and actually showing how to like split and propagate plants. I guess I haven't done any like propagating like water cutting videos yet, but I have done like splitting your plants. I have done those. So if you're looking for a video like that, there is one on my channel. But this is a bird's nest Sansevieria. So it kind of grows in like a circular, like out and up. They're kind of like little rosettes where the new growth is coming from the inside, and then again it just like opens like a little bird's nest. So this one is definitely ready to be split. It's gonna bust out of its container if I don't split it. So my goal with this one, I'm gonna, as you can see, these are actually super easy. Sansevierias are very easy to like split and propagate. You can either cut off leaves and water propagate them, which I've done, but this is the easiest and fastest way to get like an actual baby off, is just to pull off like so. These little clumpings. So you want to keep some of the dirt because you want some of its old nutrients in with the new. It's like a nice balance. You want a little bit of the old with a little bit of the new. And then you just set it into wherever you're gonna pot it, and then you fill it. Like I mentioned, I keep my soil in a airtight container. I like these little Home Depot painter's buckets or whatever buckets, I don't know what you want to call them, but I like them because they're airtight and they're big, so I can keep like a big bag of potting soil in here, and basically it just protects it from bugs getting in. And then I use like a little cup or a little scoop of some sort to just kind of, you know, put the dirt in without making too much of a mess. I usually wear gloves, but I'm too lazy to go get them. You should definitely wear gloves though whenever you're handling any type of soil with fertilizer, just because, you know, cancer. I should put gloves on. I just had a cancer scare and I'm like telling you guys you could get cancer from fertilizers and chemicals, and I'm not wearing gloves. Okay, I need to wash my hands and put gloves on. And I also have my Bonide systemic houseplant insect control. I don't know if all you can hear is the air conditioner vents, but it is hot, so I'm not compromising my comfort right now for the audio. But I am in the school pickup line. We are gonna pick up Kaya and Wyatt, and then we're gonna head over and pick up Ava from high school. And then we're gonna take Nini girl over here to go get birthday treats, since we'll have Ava back, and we're gonna just get her something special for her birthday that was, again, yesterday. And I'm a terrible, terrible dog mom for not celebrating yesterday, but again, in my defense, I ordered presents last week, they just haven't gotten here yet, and I was waiting for Ava to be home to celebrate with her, and also, she's a dog. Stay, 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 Nuna. Oh, hurry up, close the door, we gotta go. Can you please buckle? Okay, bye Nuna. Can you guys buckle up, please?
Oh, she loves me.
Hey, buckle up. How was school, guys?
Special test.
Oh, you had your special test today?
What? Yeah, I finished it.
Do you think you did well?
I don't know. It's like a math test. It's a math test, but it's like, see what I know.
Cool. Yeah, but soccer practice isn't until Sunday afternoon. And remember, Daddy's going golfing tonight. Yeah, he's gonna go meet his friends, and then he'll stay overnight and then go golfing Saturday and be back Saturday night.
People are so obsessed with Visco girls. They want to be Visco girls so badly.
Why? Why do you guys even talk about that kind of stuff?
Someone was watching. Oh wait, do you have any fruit snacks?
I do. I don't know if I have fruit snacks, but I have snacks in general in my bag.
Yes, that would be nice.
I have pretzels.
Pretzels.
Or a half trail mix.
What half trail?
If you eat the trail mix, what do you need to do?
Eat the raisins and nuts too.
There you go.
Can I have some here?
Yes, she will share with you.
As I will share her.
And then you need to stay.
They can keep open. Just do them.
No.
Ava, it's Nuna's birthday.
It is? No, it's not. Yesterday.
Yesterday was.
What are we gonna do?
We get to paint the pots too today.
Hold on. Nuna, get. Excited to see everyone.
Yeah. Can I see your braces, Ava?
Oh yeah, let's see them.
Oh.
Yeah?
That's cool.
You like them?
Yeah, they actually don't look bad.
No, they don't look bad. I told you they weren't gonna look bad. Birthday girl. Oh my gosh. See, she's smiling. She likes it. Are you the birthday girl? Are you the birthday girl? You want that? Oh, is that tasty? Oh, yummy. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh. You're making such a mess, Nuna. We gotta move to the kitchen. Oh my goodness, is that your new birthday toy? Is that your new birthday toy? That thing is bigger than you. That thing is almost as big as you. So I forgot to show you guys the Sansevierias or the bird's nest Sansevieria after I separated them. So we have these 3 right here, which I think I'm going to sell or pass on to other people because I don't really have a need for these 3. Then I moved the big mother plant down here, and then I moved another one of them up here, and then I moved the last one in here. So it's a little bit more symmetrical. I realized that the only thing I can keep alive in this room, like thriving alive, not just like not dead, but actually thriving, the only things I can keep in this area are Sansevieria. Then I have a pothos up there, just a plain jade pothos, which is doing really well. It is 8:32. Kids are in bed. I'm about to watch some TV with the doggo as she licks herself with her bear. I'm gonna eat some caramel apples with a fork and knife. Since I have my built-in retainer down here, I try to avoid biting into certain things like that, just, you know, to keep my retainer in better condition for longer. So yeah, John's gone for the night, so I am going to take advantage of a little bit of alone time. Happy birthday, Nini. I love you. I love you. Happy birthday. Oh. It's Saturday. I'm dying. Oh, I knew I needed to wake up at 7 a.m. for Kaya's soccer game. Yet I still did not go to sleep until like 4 a.m. again. So now I'm working on 6 hours of sleep for 2 days. I'm so tired and I'm so stupid. And if I take a nap right now, I'm gonna stay up super late tonight too. So I need to stay up. I'm so tired. I woke up at 7 a.m. and took Kaya to go get a snack for her soccer team. And then I coached her game, which we don't keep score, K1. And you guys know I'm super competitive when it comes to sports. But we won. Because even though we don't keep score, you know everyone's keeping score. So it was good. They played really well. I'm really proud of them. Whenever I see little kids make drastic improvements, like I make joke about preferring to coach older kids, but to be completely honest, I have felt like it's a little bit more rewarding coaching these little kids because seeing their progress is just so huge, and it's just like feels good to know that like they are improving and you know that I am helping with that. So I definitely enjoy coaching the littles, and Kaya has been enjoying soccer. Kaya's gotten so much better in the last year. It's been amazing. Just need to work on her being a little more aggressive, right? Yeah. But anyways, I need to stay awake. Maybe I'll edit this video and post it to give me something to do. I do need to do laundry. There's lots of stuff I should be doing. I should go clean. Oh, I'm so tired. I need coffee. Some help. And caffeine. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so wet. It's so wet. What do you want me to do with it? Oh, stop. It's wet. She's legit just like putting all of her toys on me until I throw one.
Making Squirtle.
You're what?
Making Squirtle.
Oh, okay.
Squirt at his face.
So it is Monday. I just got home from work. Oh my gosh. I spent all yesterday in bed. I feel like all I do is complain in these vlogs, but I spent all yesterday in bed. I woke up in the morning and legit had the worst seasonal migraine that I've ever had so far. I tend to only have them from summer to fall. I don't usually have them any other time, but this one caught me off guard because I hadn't had one in like 2 years, but it was so bad. I woke up at like 9 a.m. on Sunday and John was like rubbing my back, and suddenly I was just like, you gotta stop touching me. Every single inch of my body was like so sensitive and like making my brain want to explode. And I ended up getting sick in the bathroom multiple times, and then I finally fell asleep after about 3 hours of crying in bed. John put towels over all of our windows. Like it was the worst one I've had so far. If you've had migraines before, they're not just headaches. They are something fierce where you just, oh my gosh, it just feels like your brain, I don't even know how to explain it, but throwing up helped, which was weird. That's how it usually is for me. I'll get really nauseous and stuff, and if I throw up, I'll be, you know, a little bit better, but it was bad. So I had to cancel all of the soccer practices. I had to contact all the parents on Sunday. I was going to take Ava to go homecoming dress shopping, which sounds so crazy to say out loud, but I was going to take her on Sunday, and I couldn't function. So I literally spent all yesterday in bed, off and on, sleeping and throwing up, and it was terrible. But luckily, I woke up this morning and felt pretty okay. Light still tends to hurt my eyes a little bit. And I was able to go to work and get the kids to school and stuff, so I feel good about that. But man, I was like, what is going on? What's happening? And then I realized, oh, tomorrow's the first day of fall. And every single time it's always that first day of, it's like, I don't even understand why, but my body just knows. So, oh man, it was bad. So Sunday was a complete wash. Saturday night I spent basically just like cleaning up. John got home from playing golf and had fun with his friends, but Sunday was a complete wash for me. But yeah, I just got home from work. I have some YouTube work now that I have to do. I need to respond back to some companies. I want to get Wyatt's room cleaned up a little bit. He's not feeling well either. Poor thing's had like a really bad cough that just seems to be getting worse. This weather, it's like dry and hot. I don't even know. I wish it would just like be fall already, you know, so we could take the air conditioners out. But this is what the kids' planters look like that they did. They turned out so good. Wyatt did Squirtle. Ava's looks really pretty. She kind of put the top on before it dried a little bit, but she did clouds, and this is Kaya's kitty cat. Split apart a Brazil that's downstairs, and I'm gonna split them and put them in here. And actually the philodendron Brazils should do pretty well in the kids' bedrooms if they keep their windows open and water it. So I'm gonna do that a little bit later. But for right now, I'm gonna get some internet work done and edit this video and take it easy, because if you've ever again had migraines, it just, you're kind of like worn out for a little bit after an attack or an episode or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I've been vlogging for so long, I don't even remember what footage is on here. It's always a fun surprise to go back and edit these videos and say, oh, okay, that happened. Oh, I will say some good news that's been going on in the house. John fixed the clogs in the sink, so we're super excited about that. He also fixed the plug in the bathtub, so now that actually, like, you know, shuts, so we can actually have baths, which you guys know when we got our new bathtub in February. Gosh, when did we put that bathtub in? I don't know. When we got that new bathtub in, that was the biggest thing for me, was I was excited to take a bath in it, but then we couldn't, like the plunger didn't work because of some part that wasn't sold with it, or I don't remember, but John fixed that too. So lots of good things happening, lots of things actually fixed and working in the house for once. So I'm excited. And for everybody who was concerned about our light fixture blinking, or our disco ghost that we have in here, it's not gonna cause a fire. That's an LED bulb. I already asked John that. That was like my biggest concern, but I gotta get away from this window. Oh my gosh, it's bad. But anyways, yeah, so positives, lots and lots of positives. Lots and lots of positives. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you all in my next vlog.